Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Willow. 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 اطلعوا برا اطلعوا.
A short while ago, the IDF identified Hezbollah terrorist organization preparing to fire missiles, rockets towards Israeli territory. In a self-defense act to remove these threats, the IDF is striking terror targets in Lebanon from which Hezbollah was planning to launch their attacks on Israeli civilians. From right next to the homes of Lebanese civilians in the south of Lebanon, we can see that Hezbollah is preparing to launch an extensive attack on Israel, while endangering the Lebanese civilians. We warn the civilians located in the areas where Hezbollah is operating to move out of harm's way immediately for their own safety. Hezbollah's ongoing aggression risks dragging the people of Lebanon, the people of Israel, and the whole region into a wider escalation. Israel will not tolerate Hezbollah's attacks on our civilians. We are operating in self-defense from Hezbollah and any other enemy that joins in their attacks against us. And we are ready to do everything we need to defend the people of Israel.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles and great millstone, and barakathum to you brothers as I am teaching this truth with faith and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And this is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom and his purposes, that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Okay? Salakia. And the least of the flock, you know, is those small heads over there in the so-called Middle East is what they want to call it, but it's really, you know, Western Asia. But yeah, man, the least of the flock is those small headers. And who are they drawing out? They're drawing out America, Babylon the Great, and they're going to draw them out into this World War III, and they won't be able to escape it, you know? And let's get Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9, okay? For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. So, you know, when this shit really pops off, you know, and after Esau's implemented the charagma, you know, World War III gonna pop off. You know, not saying that it's not already popping off, but, you know, when those nukes are shot, this is what this scripture is talking about. Those arrows shall be as a mighty expert man, because the Lord, you know, the Lord's going to put his spirit on each and every, nuclear missile to hit their mark. And it's going to be mainly here in this place, Babylon the Great. Okay? And it's verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon around about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay? So every nation that can shoot, that has a nuclear missile, put it like that, and is able to shoot it, is going to shoot it. And it's going to be mainly at this place, Babylon the Great. Okay? And even America's own allies, let's go get that. This is Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. Okay? And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. Okay? And if you go into horns, it means powers. Okay? And those powers are NATO. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. So America's own allies is going to turn on her. Okay? And also join the likes of Russia, China, Iran, Turkey. And Turkey's in NATO already. That just shows you how right the scriptures are. Okay? And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. How is that going to happen? By way of those nuclear missiles. It's going to turn Babylon the Great into a lake of fire. Okay? It's going to turn this place into a lake of fire. Okay? And let's continue. Let's go get this is Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Okay? Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house. Salakia. Let's start from behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Okay? Because the 144,000 elect, they're going to be saved out of that nuclear destruction, man. But that's just showing you that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to destroy this place, man. Let's go get Isaiah chapter 66. This is Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. Okay. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire, man. And those chariots are so-called, what the world, know as UFOs, but they're really the chariots of Israel, man. And that's what the Lord is going to come back on. He's going to come back on a gigantic chariot that every man is going to see him when he does crack the sky and come back. Let's read that again. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and rebuke with his flames of fire. And the chariots are also going to be shooting lasers at people, turning them to powder, with those nuclear missiles. This place, if you're not with the Lord, man, and if you take that charagma, it's all over for you, man. For by fire And by his sword, this is verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Whew. Shall be many, man. And I don't know. Like you give me a 1 sec. Okay, here we go. I found it. This is the last scripture. And this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. Okay. Because when Yahushua comes back, when those chariots come back, when those nukes are raining down and those chariots come and they're going to deliver the 144,000 elect. And it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. Because the 144,000 are going to be beamed up right in front of the wicked. They're going to be beamed up right when those nuclear missiles are coming. And all you wicked 2/3 are going to see it. And you're going to be amazed by it. You're going to be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. You know, just as the scriptures say, so far beyond all that they looked for. And man, it's a beautiful scripture. And that's pretty much all I want to go into on this lesson. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua,